it's nice. Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking this video, and thank you so much for taking time out to watch me do what I do. I think my previous video was a typical get ready with me video, but today, obviously you can tell by the thumbnail, there are a few products I've used today that are kind of like new to me. If you'd like to see how they performed, please continue watching. See you at the end. So my lovelies, we are going to be reviewing a couple new products today. I'm going to moisturize my face. I'm just going to do the things that I would normally do to use the products that we're going to use today. First, I'm going to go in with my MAC Time Check lotion. 2 of that on there. I should have actually just used this before, but this is almost like a primer, but it's not. But it's just to moisturize my face because it's been a while, and it just gets the job done. And on top of that, I'm going to use the Fix Plus Magic Radiance from MAC, and this is just to go all over the face. So I've added those 2 products just to hydrate the face so that we can get the ball rolling. I'm a bit nervous because it's been almost a while, but not a while. The new products we will be trying. I have the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and I have this in a shade 63 Rich Warm. For concealer, we're going to be using the Niacinamide Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer, and I have this in the shade 15 Warm. For blush, we have the NYX Professional Makeup Buttermelt blush in the shade Better Than Before. For cream blush, I say cream, well, technically speaking, cushiony blush, we're going to be using the MAC Glow Play Cushiony Blush in the shade Pinch of Marrakesh. For the brows, I would say that I have a new product, but I've just re-upped on the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, and I use the shade Espresso. I did use the JuviasPlaceCosmetics I Sculpt Eyeshade Brow Pen in the shade Ebony, and I use this on the outer part, and then I use the NYX in the inner part. So I am actually going to get black in the NYX version so that it's just a bit consistent, you know, because the pen on the NYX is very fine and I really appreciate that. So e.l.f. foundation, I've not used it before. I have used the previous foundation, I forgot what it's called. If I do find an image or something, I'll put it here. I really wasn't that moved by it. It's kind of like when you just put it on and it's just on, and I just thought it was a bit blah, to be honest. I did do a full face of e.l.f. and I'm going to tag the video up on the screen. As far as their blushes, their liquid blushes, love. Primers, amazing. I'm very curious to see how this goes, so we're going to use this now because I don't have much time on my memory card. Okay, is it the nails? Okay, oh Jesus, what in the... So for primer, we're going to use the Power Grip. Like, what else at this stage for today? What else would I use? The e.l.f. Power Grip. I stop talking. And in this moment, I'm in my no brush primer era. It's just for the moment. Things change. For some reason, that feels super thick, and I'm here for it. Maybe because of the base that I've put on already. I have this Eloise kind of like dish thing that I can just squeeze my product on. As you can see, I've actually used it. I use the MAC Pro Longwear concealer for my brows, by the way. Anyway, we're just gonna dollop, squeeze a bit of that in there. It's literally just there. It looks like a decent color. This is it on the face. On camera, it does look a bit warm. Again, might just be... Wait, that's actually working really... 63 Rich Warm. It's warm for a fact. Still grabbing what's left here, and this is how I've been applying my foundation, just kind of like spreading all over the face before going in with blending. Whatever I've squeezed out on here, because it's almost done. On one side of my face, that was a bit too much on the forehead. Why did we do that? Scrape a bit off and put it here. Okay, so this is it on this side of the face. It just looks like it's my skin, but a bit more clear in the sense of hyperpigmentation, discoloration, acne scarring is covered. Okay, I'm gonna blend it out. Probably doesn't need that much blending. It does give a satin kind of finish. It looks really nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's just giving me skin, like my skin, my shade, smooth skin, no foundation. And then here we have foundation. I don't know if I'm lost for words. I'm just not sure how to feel. So I'm just gonna squeeze a bit more. Just a few facts. It does say it's a medium buildable coverage long lasting foundation with 1% hydrating hibiscus complex, and you get 30 ml worth of product. So it sits nicely, but it's not blowing me away. Okay, so I've changed the position of my mirror because it's getting on my nerves. But anyway, the skin looks gorge. It does look like everything's covered up. It does retail for £8. It's good. It's just giving me coverage. It's giving me what I don't know. It's just not something that I'm amazed by. It's not shocking me, but it's done what it needs to do for £8. I think it's worth this. Makes it a bit worth it. It's okay. It's okay. So now we're gonna go into concealer. The concealer that I'm using is the Dermalogics Beauty Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer for eyes and face. So it's lift, smooth and correct. It's a soft matte medium buildable coverage serum hybrid concealer with 9 plant powered ingredients that flex with your skin to lift, smooth and correct. So significant improvement in the appearance of eye area lifting, and it's clinically proven. So there's a lot of claims in this, and with Vanessa, I believe her. I believe her because her stuff slaps. I have the serum skin tint in the shade 15, which is amazing. So this is shade 15 out of the packaging. I was gonna get 14, but from the videos or reviews that I've seen, 14 looked a bit too golden and a bit too bright as a one and done concealer for me, so that's why I opted for shade 15. Let's shake it up a bit. How to use: dot concealer to under eyes or face with the applicator, tap to blend with a brush, sponge or finger. I don't know how to dot, okay? So on one side, I'm gonna try this dotting thing and see how it goes, because apparently a little bit goes a long way. So we're just gonna dot on this side. That is odd for me because I should be given triangle right now. Morphe E8 brush, and then we're just going to blend. So I'll move my mirror to the side, but this one I'm looking this way. Okay. Okay, for me, this is not working, okay? But for those people that like that makeup, no makeup look, this is everything. But for the full coverageness that is set within my spirit, this doesn't work. So we're going in. But as you can see, it has beautiful coverage. The shade is stunning. That coverage, what it's giving, the hydration, the subtleness of it all is really, really stunning, and I love it. I would love to get another shade because, you know, I like a bright under eye. I'm not gonna apply another concealer because we really want to see how this concealer performs with the powders that I'm going to use. It's just gonna be this one concealer. I know, but today is an exception. So I'm just gonna do my normal spread. Okay, the doe foot is so small, but it packs a punch. So I'm going to apply my normal way here, and then obviously see how it works when it dries down. But we're gonna blend out this side first. It's so small, like you really have to dip. And there is a reservoir on the actual tip of the doe foot that kind of like brings out the product for you. So we're just gonna do, oh Jesus, don't break it. So we're just gonna blend out this side first while we allow the other side to set a bit longer. Oh my gosh, Vanessa, what are you doing? And this retails for £33.50 or something like that. Oh, the color is beautiful. This color is stunning. So if you ask this to shade to me, if you want a one and done, and you're not into that whole under eye giving brightness situation, this is the one. Just gonna use whatever's left over to get under the cheeks. I'm just gonna go into my foundation brush and just, I mean, I'm gonna use a blush in a second, but that looks really good. So that's done. I'm gonna leave it as it is and play on with our next product, the MAC Glow Cushiony Blush in the shade Pinch of Marrakesh. I've never used their Glow Play blushes before. I did acquire a new blush, which is their Pro Quad blush, which I've used in a previous video. As I said, I'll go check that out. I'm gonna use this brush here. It says the mirror-free artistry, fingertip friendly, multi-use, buildable pop of color. You can smooth over your cheeks with a finger or a dense brush to build desired color intensity. Yeah, and that's it. I've never used it before. I know there's this whole thing that if you press it, it makes a little dent. It's a bit hard. I thought it was softer. But saturate my brush and see what it do. Okay, I love the tangerine orange it's giving. I'm here for it. I'm just gonna bring that slightly over that concealer. Is it giving smoothness? I believe it is. There's other colors, and this is part of their extended shade range, so this is fairly new. And I love the smoothness that it's giving. Can you see the smoothness? I like it. Let's do the other side. I will say it's a sheer kind of blush, but it's buildable. And I think it's something that I could probably use over powder because there's nothing emollient about it. It's not slipping and sliding. Yeah, I like it. It's subtle. So I'm going to set my face, come back, and we can continue on with the NYX. Guys, I am back, and as you can see, the face has been set. All I've used to simmer down the powders is my Fix Plus. Okay, the way the skin is looking is not half bad. Again, I'm not like super wowed about the situation in regards to how it sits. It just looks like a standard foundation for me. It's giving £8/$8. It's a nice foundation. Obviously I realized the MAC blush doesn't actually correlate with the NYX blush, but we're going to use it anyway because I'm not really going anywhere. After this I'm going to wash my face. Again, this is the NYX Professional Makeup Buttermelt blush in the shade Butter Than Before, as in B-U-T-T-A. Okay, it's classified as deep raspberry. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, she pigmented. Where should we go? Let's go to the high points first before we decide to go forward to the front. Okay, let's just blend. Oh, she pigmented. She's very pigmented. So whatever's left over now, I'm just going to bring down and just go over. I mean, the orange is lost, but it's okay. It's nice. I'm gonna go in a bit more to this side. It's nice. It's not, I don't know how to explain it, but it's fine. It's okay. So just to finish off everything, I'm gonna go into my MAC Studio Fix Plus foundation in NW33 using the Charlotte Tilbury. Bring everything together. Guys, I am back, and this is the finished look. What did I do on the lips? I got a bit of Coin Collector ONESIZE Chic from Juvia's Place lipstick, matte lipstick, and I think Fussy gloss on top. It's giving pink fusion. So let's recap. Foundation, I have to say, after everything is said and done, it looks nice. Again, it's a good foundation. It's a drugstore foundation. It's a foundation that you can pick up and know that this is what I want to throw on. It's not bad. For an everyday kind of like no makeup look, this is not really going to do that for you. It is medium buildable coverage. Would I recommend it? I would recommend it because it's very affordable. It's just not wowing me. I don't know. I could be wrong. If you guys have tried it, please let me know in the comment section below. Again, I'm in 63 Rich Warm. It's looking smooth. It's looking nice. I kind of feel like the concealer helps, especially with this center part here, which we're going to move on to next. Now, where's the star of the show? So, Miss Myrix. What? This concealer, yeah, it's supposed to be hydrating. That's supposed to be all the good things, right? The way my face think I'm a bit harsh on the nose. 1 second. Clean that up a bit. The way this concealer is doing all the things right up in here. Let's break down the powder. I use the Studio Fix Powder Plus foundation in the shade NW40 first. Then I go into the Huda Beauty loose baking powder in the shade Cinnamon Bun. Then I go into the Laura Mercier translucent honey setting powder, and this is just part of the cooking process, okay? Then for the final powder, I go into the MAC powder foundation in the shade NW33. Upon all the powders that I've used, this concealer is very pretty. It's like even under the eyes, it's giving smooth. There's no creasing. It hasn't settled into my fine lines. This concealer's doing bits, okay? It's doing so much. I love this concealer that I'm very happy to invest in a second shade. But technically speaking, I don't actually need a lighter concealer because I made that shade work with the products I use to brighten the center of my face, because obviously that's what I wanted to achieve, right? The concealer, I would highly recommend. I think it's actually stunning. It's just giving what it needs to give, and it's a Danessa Myricks product, so it's giving all the things. For the matte blush, again, this is a nice product. The shade is nice for a person who is lighter in complexion than myself. This will be a stunning blush. If your skin tone is deeper than mine, I think the orange is really gonna pop. For me, it was just giving like the in-between. So if you're much lighter in complexion than myself or much deeper in complexion than myself, this shade is absolutely stunning. It'll be nice to try the other shades, but I've got so many blushes, I mean, regards to like the certain technology that it has, how it performs on the skin, that I don't necessarily need to shop for those other colors. I will say this shade is absolutely stunning. I have a blush, powder blush, that will go very, very nicely with this shade, and next time that's what I'll use this blush with. Last product, which is the NYX Buttermelt blush in the shade Butter Than Before. It's a nice blush. It's a typical deep berry or raspberry shade that most brands probably do to some extent. It's not screaming, oh my gosh, run out and get it. For about £8 or £9, it's okay. It's affordable. It's a nice shade. There are other shades that are probably nice as well, but I thought, let me just do the one. I was gonna do two, but I'm happy I did the one. The only product that I've used today that I feel has really got me in a chokehold is that Danessa Myricks concealer. The Lift and Flex concealer. Stunning. As small as it is, a little goes a long way, packs a punch, does what it needs to do. Color is amazing. I would recommend this concealer, but I'm gonna go now because I've been faffing. I've been talking more than enough, okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. I will get back to you. And for those that are new here, do not forget to subscribe. Please like the video because it really helps my channel out. And my lovelies, I'll see you in my next video.